right, awesome. How's it going, everyone? Thank you for joining us for another Launchpad. Coming to you on the same Thursday at the same time as we normally do. I have with me, as always, Trevor Blades. Blades, thank you for joining me.
What's up, Kurt? Pleasure to be here, my man.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. So yeah, this is Launchpad. It is a stream where we build apps and we build them from start to finish. So if you're just dropping in, we've already been starting on this project, but we'll definitely get you caught up. So what we are building right now is an app to track skate spots. So you're somewhere, you're skating, you see an awesome spot, and you're like, I want to share this with the world and be able to find this place later. So you pull out your app or your phone, you open up Spot Check, and you go save your spot. That's where we're at. The technologies that we're using for this is React Native. That is the base. So that's how we're going to get a single app to render for both iOS and Android. We're using AWS Amplify to take care of a lot of the infrastructure stuff, like creating our API, handling authentication, and maybe a couple more things. It depends on how it goes. And we're using Apollo clients to tie all of that together to make those connections to our GraphQL API we created with Amplify and to interact with our infrastructure. So that's kind of the gist there. I also, again, I don't want to leave out a big part of the credit here goes to Expo. Expo is a framework that makes it a lot easier to build apps in React Native. And so we're leveraging a lot of the cool stuff that they give us. Where we got to last time, I believe where we left off is we have an app, we've integrated a map view, and it has a pin in the center, and you can move the map around and it will always keep that pin in the middle. And then that's your geolocation to track a new spot. So we don't have a lot. If you open it up, there's no list of spots yet or anything. It's just that. And so actually I'm going to flip us over to the desktop view.
Let's do it.
So that we can take a look and everyone can kind of see what it is that we're talking about. So here you can see it now. We've got this app open up. Actually, I think maybe I should share my screen with you so you can see what's going on the simulator. Sure. I think that makes a lot of sense here. So bear with us.
Sounds good.
I'm going to try to share my screen here, and hopefully it won't destroy everything.
Fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed.
Yeah, so last time we or up to this point, we've just got this essentially one view of it's like a spot creator.
Yeah.
And so in today's episode, I guess we can go a number of different directions. One part that does seem like a good next step would be actually like listing the spots. Like we've gotten kind of ties into what we were working on yesterday with rendering a map, adding pins to a map, things like this. And so kind of like carrying on with that same theme, we could get into listing spots on a map, and then like hooking up a button to get to the current view that we've developed, which is the create spot view.
Yeah, I think that makes a lot of sense. Honestly, I was thinking we could utilize I believe there's like a tabs kind of like package or thing from Expo, and so we could just slap some tabs down there at the bottom.
Yeah.
We could have spots and then another tab for adding a spot. I think that might be.
Love it.
Yeah. All right, cool. So I guess that sounds like our plan of attack. So at this point, let's go ahead and do that, because technically if we go into home right here, which is the file that has most of like what you see on the screen. This has our map view and stuff. Ideally, we'll change this so it loads our tab view. Home will eventually become like our create spot type view. And then we'll have that. I think we're coming in choppy as all get up right now.
Oh, yeah. Really?
Folks, if you're in the chat, can you tell us if we're coming in choppy?
Audio or video?
I would say video. Audio seems to be okay. But video seems to be a bit robotic, because it's looking like I'm dropping a little bit of frames here. A little bit. All right, I can live with a little bit as long as y'all are able to keep up. It's just there's a lot going on the computer. I need to get a dedicated streaming PC at this point. It's just because like iOS simulator, running React Native app, doing the stream and the screen share. It's a lot for this MacBook Pro to take on.
Yeah, we're not in a web browser anymore.
We're not.
This is like simulating hardware.
It is.
It's a little bit heavier.
Yeah, it really is. But we're gonna get through it. Just let us know if it gets unmanageable, because what we don't want is for a stream to just kind of lag on and y'all guess at what we're doing. So if it becomes at any point unfollowable, please let us know. I'm always watching the chat. All right. So I guess the first step is to like go figure out how do we do this. So I'm gonna Google like
We're doing Expo tabs?
Yeah, I think so. I don't like. I know they make it easy to do that, but I wonder if it's React Native.
I remember.
Oh, go ahead.
Okay, yeah, I remember before the standard at one point, React Navigation, I think.
Yeah.
React Navigation.
A lot of folks.
I don't know if that's. Yeah, a lot do.
Okay. So we have that, or I've used React Native Tab View. I feel like because our app only has, well, here's an interesting question. What it really boils down to is like, how much navigation are we going to configure? Like, I think React Navigation would make more sense if we plan to like have like a spot detail view and stuff like that, right? Like maybe if we wanted images or something. I don't know. What do you think?
Yeah, like it depends how far we want to take this app, really.
Yeah. Not too far.
Like we've already. What's that?
Not too far. We don't want to go too far.
Yeah. We already talked about how this isn't something that we're, planning on publishing to the iOS store or anything like that. But yeah, like I think that we could go kind of like one of many distances. The shortest being like 2 views, one where you can create spots and one where you can view spots. And then
I think that's all we need.
Beyond that, okay, sure.
Because hear me out. I think on the one where you view spots, we could have like a nice, like a map view, kind of like when you create, but it's like a carousel at the bottom. And you can swipe through and that would update the map to each location. But then you could also maybe pull that card up if like we had info attached to it or something, and it would just come over the map. Right. It's like a very native interaction, I feel.
Okay, cool. So that wouldn't actually necessitate another view. Got you. Okay, cool. I like that approach. Let's do that. Because I was thinking, even for like for it to be useful personally, you'd want to be able to create and at least delete, if not update.
Yeah.
I think that adding some kind of view with a delete button would be nice, so that we can like, even just for demo purposes, we can create a bunch of spots and delete them.
I agree. I think we could have maybe a delete button at the bottom of that, so you pull it up and then it's like delete at the bottom or something.
Yeah.
Or even at the top, wherever. But yeah, I like it. Okay, so let's do this. So
Sounds
actually,
good.
we got Aman in the chat, and he's been deep in the React Native landscape and community for quite some time. So. Also saying that React Navigation makes it a bit easier to kind of do the config part of the tab navigator. And then you can also have the option to do top or bottom tabs. So we could just like do bottom tabs across the board, use the config from this. So I say let's do React Navigation. That seems like the most common approach this day and age.
All right. Sounds good to me.
All right, cool. So we're going to use React Navigation. So let's go to read the docs. Okay, so we're gonna install this, installing dependencies into an Expo managed project. Boom, here we go. Okay, so we need a lot of stuff, but I'm gonna copy all of this.
Holy smokes, we do.
Yeah, it's a lot of packages. All right, so let's go install them. Ooh, which is good because I need to give you permission all the terminals and whatnot. So let's make
while that installs, we got some time to kill.
Oh yeah, we certainly do, because it's a lot. So that's going on. Now if this will load, here we go. So now we're going to Expo install React Native gesture handler, reanimated, React Native screens, safe area context, and masked view. I trust you, Expo.
Okay. Yeah, I know. I'm thinking the same thing. It's like, all right, if you say so.
Now, the stream might get really crappy right here as this installs, because
No worries.
Expo install might do some linking, and that tends to mess with our Skype connection,
right.
folks. So worst case scenario, we shut things down and start it back up. But we'll see how it goes.
Gotcha.
We shall see how it goes. Oh, and while we wait, we should listen to our elevator music.
Mm-hmm.
It's not
naturally.
playing, naturally. Wait, is the elevator playing? I think I broke it. There we go.
There we go. There we go. Was that you pressing a Stream Deck button and it not having an effect?
Yeah, I pressed it and then it was like still waiting. Like that's how bad the computer is chugging through everything. Yeah.
Fun story. The other day when we were having our team meeting and we were going around.
Oh yeah.
One of the questions was, "What's your favorite color?" And I meant to hit my like color light background button.
I didn't even catch that. That's amazing. The effect, huh? Yeah. That's hilarious. Oh, here we go. All right, so we're freezing up. You've frozen on stream. Let's see if you come back. Maybe I'm not frozen. Hold up, folks. You're slowly popping back in. We're still installing packages. I'm actually going to flip over to be right back and make this a little easier on the computer. Well, folks, we seem to have survived. I didn't have to end the call. I didn't have to end the stream. I have
returned.
Okay. Yes, Blades has returned
from the depths of the laggy video realm.
But we're back and we made it. Okay, so I've got these packages installed. So progress. You might get warnings. We didn't. That's cool. Use it.
That's them saying you might get warnings?
Yeah. Which we didn't. Then in higher, linking is automatic. Yes, we don't have to run that. Very cool. If you're on Mac, you need to install the pods to complete the linking. Wait, no, but not if we did auto linking. Linking is automatic.
No, Expo will do that.
Yeah. So we should be good. Okay. To finalize the installation, add the following at the top of your entry file. Okay, so we need to make sure we bring this in. So this is where things are going to start to get tricky. Okay, we don't need the pods for Expo. Yeah, I'm so glad you're here. It's like such a big help. Okay, so what we do want to do, we're going to need to do two things. So I guess what I'm going to do is just to get this off my clipboard. I'll go ahead and paste this in, but I'm going to make a new file.
Okay.
And move what we have in here basically out there to make room for this new code. So
gotcha. So we're still going to use what is like the structure, the app structure that we're going for? Like, will the app or will the tab navigation code live inside of app.js, or
That's a good point.
what is the vision for
So
that?
I like to leave app as like the setup of, oh, actually it is pulling in home. So yeah, we could add it here, honestly. I don't see why it would hurt. Let me make sure. Let me go look.
Okay.
Well, yeah, because we're just doing this. So yeah, we'll add this to app actually. So never mind. We can actually leave that stuff in home for now, but it's still gonna need to change the name because it doesn't really represent home. But yes, I think actually this stuff can go. So let me actually copy this because this can actually just go into app, and I don't have to do anything to home yet. So if we come back up here, I'm just get out of there. I'm gonna. Yeah, you do. You see the JavaScript. You'll see some of it here. As we tried to... Whoa, that's weird. Why did it do that?
What did it do?
I moved it up to the top, but it's like past those... Do you see that?
Oh, the gzip thing. Yeah, that's interesting. Whoa.
Doing delete is doing nothing.
I wonder if it's because it's like an implicit import, like or not. I don't know if that's the right word,
That's
but like
so weird.
You know, you're not importing something from something. You're just importing the module.
Yeah, I've never seen that happen. Restart VS Code. I would love to, but we'd have to also redo the live share, so I'm not gonna restart VS Code for it. I'm just gonna leave it. Honestly, I'm just gonna leave it as.
Yeah, just leave it. If it's really bothering, if it's like really getting in the way, we can always just
we can move it.
Turn off the extension.
Yeah. Oh no, you're totally good. Yeah, I just I don't like restarting VS Code if I can get away with it. But if I can't get away with it, then we definitely will.
Yeah, secret. The main thing is that we're sharing an editor right now through VS Code Live Share, and it tends to take a long time to like set itself up, and it can be kind of hit and miss sometimes. So we got a really good connection right now, so we're kind of like, let's just roll with it.
Bank on that.
This doesn't happen every day.
All right, so now really what we need is this part of the navigation container.
Yep.
So let's get rid of this. And like, look, why is there a gzip export down here? Clearly that was just,
I don't know, dude.
Broken.
Our extension is freaking out.
Yeah, well, I imagine it's just the rendering engine freaking out because of all the crap I got going on. Right, and then that should do that. And that should be good. So now we can come back here. We actually don't need this import here. And also, why didn't it do it here? Oh, I should have just done.
Yeah, I don't know.
The whole line. I don't know why I did it this way. All right.
So, why do we not need that anymore?
Because if I look at the docs, I believe it's just we only need to install that at the top of like our index or app.js, right? And then here the example, they have it.
Oh, we're in.
Yeah.
No. Oh, okay. Sorry, I lost.
My bad.
Work in here.
I jumped around pretty quick, but yeah, what we've done is we left home as is.
No.
Yeah. We've left home as is for now. Oh, the music is so loud, y'all. How can you even hear us? My bad. But yeah, so home is back to normal, or back to what it was, and app now contains that. So I guess now what we need to do is see if we broke the build, which it says we did. So we're going to shut it down and rebuild it.
Sounds good.
Yeah, right? We'll see how that goes.
You like?
Yeah, oh yeah, I should cue the elevator. Oh, I should hydrate too. Hydrate. Stay hydrated, folks.
Dude, that's a good idea. Love it. Water break.
You gotta love it. Install break. It's like that XKCD. The one, the build?
Compiling.
Yeah, compiling? Yeah. What are you doing? Like sword fighting on chairs?
Compiling.
All right. Okay, cool. So, I mean, it rebuilt. Oh, you know what I didn't do, though? I forgot to press I or start iOS simulator. So I don't think we're done technically now. I think we have to let it reopen on the app.
Okay.
The elevator music is not on a playlist somewhere, but the music that you hear, just like the audio is, I think we can actually, don't we have this configured with the playlist command? Yes. Boom.
Wonderful.
Yeah. But yeah, so that's the playlist for the actual music, but the sounds, I just downloaded sounds from random, like places across the internet, mostly from...
that sounds totally legit.
I know, right? I know. Yeah, and then just
a man's just downloading sounds from random places.
And then you can add sounds. I have a stream deck, and one of the ways you can configure the button is to add a sound. So I just have like a bunch of those configured for all of your needs, or like when you want to build the hype, you know? Yeah. And also I'm very funny, so I like to make sure I have folks who will laugh at my jokes. But yeah, so it's just a bunch of like random MP3s.
Real live studio audience.
Real live studio audience. Somebody brought up a good point. I need to get like the 90s like burn sound, you know, like when somebody would like make like a funny joke about someone on the show and it's like, oh, you know?
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, so I need to get one of those. Ooh.
That would complete it.
It would. So yeah, I need to get that one. Oh, hey, wait, what happened? Press thing to show list of, I think it might have, let me just reload this. Because we're sitting here waiting, but I don't think we need to sit here and wait. I'm confused. Oh, unable to
failed building
resolve
JavaScript.
React Navigation Native. Okay. All right, so yeah, it doesn't know where this is. Okay, let me go check the docs.
You don't say. Where? Oh, I can't see our node modules folder because it's getting weird.
I will check. Okay, so installing. Well, what's weird is that we never installed that package. Oh, I missed it. Because it was separate from the other ones. I got ahead of myself and I never installed this one. You win this time, VS Code. But I'll be back.
This time for real.
Yeah. Well, it does just mean that y'all get to listen to more elevator music, so it's really a blessing in disguise. I like to think it is. I'm gonna go check my email. Be right back.
I'm gonna go do my taxes. Sorry.
I'm gonna run out to the grocery store. I'll be right back. Should be done.
It's always my my excuse when I'm playing Counter-Strike and like I'm AFK for any reason at all. Like could be going up and getting water or whatever, checking my email legit. But my excuse that when my teammates ask is always doing taxes.
That's amazing. Sean Yang.
Just in case.
Yeah. Sean Yang 0813 sneaking in with a follow. Thank you. I missed that. You got in there 24 minutes ago, but I appreciate you. Thank you. Yeah, Michael. Yeah, hitting PRB 100 push-ups. You know how long that would take me? That would not be BRB. That's for sure.
I don't know what that would take. I don't know if I've ever come close to 105. Is like I've been doing at the end of every workout. Like I usually just go for a run or for a skate, but afterwards.
Oh, that's cool.
And that's good. It's a nice number.
I like that. It's real cool.
I find, I don't know if you're, but I find doing push-ups in particular is way easier after I've done like a cardio workout.
Yeah. Gotta get that.
They just melt away so much faster.
Yeah, it's
than if I were to just do them fresh.
Cold, yeah, that cold start is rough. You gotta have the blood pumping. Especially anything calisthenics that like involving body. Yeah, the more you're moving, so like the less stiff your joints are, and the more blood you have pumping. Yeah, it's gonna be way easier. Way easier. Yeah, it's like my biggest thing. Like I try not to work out unless I'm already sweating.
Yeah, interesting.
No worries, Michael. We didn't think you were implying that you could do 100 push-ups. I got the raffle at the end there. I got the sarcasm was apparent. Yeah. All right, here we go. Come on, you can do it. Yo, it is hot in here. I am gonna turn down my heat real quick because it must be warm outside. Oh,
I see.
That's nice.
Plus you gotta. Your CPU is pumping out degrees right now.
It is pumping out degrees. Now, if only Chrome would just work, so I could do this real quick.
Come on, Chrome.
Yeah, for real.
Let's go.
It's like the heat just creeps up on you. I feel like a frog boiling in water. Like, where did this come from? I'm like sweating. I'm like, how'd it get so hot in here? I didn't even like feel it happening.
Damn.
Yeah. Come on. And we're waiting on the build anyway. So, oh no, we're not.
Hey.
Well, it says
Promise.
Update available. Okay, here we go. The build is bundling. The bundle is building. The build is bundling. Which one?
I like the bundle is bundling.
The bundle is bundling.
Yeah.
All right, I like that too. Oh my goodness, why won't this load? So I'm trying to load like the Nest app that like, you know, lets me control my Nest. It's not having it. Probably because this bundle is building.
Google's trying to cook you.
They really are. Stop it. Whoosh, there we go. Yeah, my goodness. How did this get set like this? Yeah, I'm telling you, I think they just like run experiments and like mess with your settings. Yeah. Like, how did the heat get so high? I don't understand. It was set at like 74 for some reason. Yeah. Maybe, but it's the upstairs one, so I'd be very curious to see how they pulled it off. You never know. You never know. And then it's like, I think it's like the eco settings. So like maybe it's like actually based on some of the usage. I think you froze on stream.
Oh yeah, I do look frozen on stream.
Oh, you're back.
Right.
You're back. It's because the bundle is building. Your audio comes through.
The build is building. The bundle is bundled. I don't think terminal that is, or like I don't have the terminal shared. Where the bundle build is.
It should be happening in one. You do. You have access to it. Maybe
yeah,
it's not like showing
I
up.
see one, but nothing's in it. Oh well, I have your screen share.
Yeah,
that'll do.
You know, everything is always behind. Okay, so let's dismiss this, and I'm gonna reload it.
Hey,
I think this is it. I think this is the app loaded.
This is it. This is what we got.
Reload it just to be sure, though.
Okay. So next thing we can do is to, are we doing?
We're already doing navigation.
Tab navigation.
Yeah, technically we're already doing it. We haven't done anything with it, but the navigate. Yeah, so we're there, and we have in app.js we're allowed to use a navigation container, but now we actually have to do something other than just drop home inside of here. So let's go back to the docs and see what that looks like. The rest of your app code. And yeah, I think we just start to configure it. Oh, I think I get to try out my new feature. I wonder if I deployed this yet. So when I ban this fool, am I going to be able to get out of here?
Wait, I want to become
I
famous.
know, yeah. Hurry up, everyone. First, copy down that link before I ban YP Justin 1189. Ban hammer.
Nice.
What I'm looking for is for it to disappear from the stream, but now I don't think that that's configured here yet. I tested it out on my personal stream because now the message is still there on like the layout. I should have gotten away with it. Or rid of it. I've added that feature, but I don't think I added it yet to the Apollo streams. I think just my personal. But next time when someone gets banned, all of their messages also get cleared out of that message queue. Woot woot. Oh, I have something else fun too. I have a new meme template. Oh,
Whoa.
did you see it?
Nice.
Yeah.
Love
Khalil
it.
posted that picture of himself on Twitter. I'm like, what are you thinking? I'm clearly going to turn this into a meme. So now it's called Hacker because it's like the perfect hacker meme. Oh.
Yeah, I like
it's
it.
amazing. Yeah, it's a good one. All right, cool. So let's see here. What is next? What is even anything? What is life? All right.
What is love?
Baby, don't hurt me. Don't hurt. Oh, you kidding me? Now I have to install a Stack Navigator library? Yes. That's okay.
Darn it.
That's okay. Ah, I see. But then, here we go. Configuring the navigator. Oh my goodness.
Configuring the navigator.
Okay, so I could set an initial route.
Okay,
but then
I see. So we just create these stack.screen components and then pass it the component that we want it to render.
You got it. But I'm trying to figure out how to specify like options, like make it a tab bar. You know, let's go to the sidebar. Let's look over here.
What does a stack mean?
So this is like a whole thing about the difference between mobile routing and web routing. And this gets into like a very interesting topic. So the way that routing happens in mobile is like screens are considered stacks. And you might think of like an actual queue, right? And so like we could have multiple stacks like of navigation, but like it all depends on the workflows, like a flow a user will take through your app, because it's not like a web app where it's based on you can pop in a URL, right, and like base it off of that. It's more of like a workflow. So what you can do is create these stacks, because you also have like back button feature and back like behavior and Android and iOS, and all that needs to be accounted for. So it's basically like saying like this is the navigation stack. Like you can get from this screen to this screen to this screen to this screen. And by putting them all in a stack, it makes it very easy for once you click into the next place, you route to it, I can hit back button, and like the library is doing all the work behind the scenes to bring me back to the right place with the right context.
Got you. Okay, cool.
Yeah. And so you can have multiple
Thanks for the explanation.
Yeah, you can have multiple stacks. It's not just limited to one. Like it's very common to have multiple stacks. And that's kind of the gist of it. And there's a lot of things about like memory and performance and stuff. So you want to try to like, and then also keeping place. So like here we see an example of they're using like a render callback function, but you would want to be careful with this. And they even note like to use like memo or pure component because you could hit performance issues and then also lose context. Like if I'm on the Twitter app and I click into a thread, a tweet. When I hit back, I don't want to go to the fresh new timeline with a new feed. I want to go back in the same context.
Where you were.
Yeah. And so this can handle a lot of that stuff for you. But if you replace the component and fresh render it every time, then you can cause an unwanted behavior, which is that it doesn't save your spot. So this is it's just like a totally different type of user experience that you have to account for and like handle through navigation. It's really interesting. It gets even deeper once you start thinking about like universal links and like people being able to like how you can click on a link, but it will open within your app on a mobile device. Like that's like a whole thing you have to set up and configure, and plays into your navigation stacks and stuff. It's really wild. It's a big trip. All right.
Yeah, it's a different paradigm.
It really is. Okay, so we can just install React Navigation bottom tab. So I'm going to trust you on that, Aman, and I'm going to look that up real quick so we can bring up the docs for it. React Navigation bottom tabs, because that's really what we want. We don't want to go through their whole thing. So React Navigation, tab-based navigation. This should probably get us where we want.
The one I just posted a link in chat.
Perfect. Yep, this is where we are. Okay, so yeah, so let me go install this as a step 1. Actually, let me just split these out. Oh, I forgot it creates another new one. No, that's not what I want. Okay, well, now what happens if I delete this one? Okay, cool. All right. Yarn add. Oh, wait, is it yarn? Yeah, right? Yeah. Yarn. You remember yarn?
Yarn. And no extra like Expo packages that we need to add?
Oh my gosh. No, it doesn't seem like it, but I didn't get far enough down the docs. So we'll see. I got to get further into the docs. Okay, so this is so easy. Oh, this is super simple. I don't know if you're checking out the docs, but yeah, this looks easy.
Yeah, I'm following you here.
Yeah,
looks good.
Yeah, awesome.
And it's like it's basically the same. Like we're doing the same thing, but instead of a stack navigator, we're using a tab.
Yep, a tab navigator. A real common pattern is to have a root level tab navigator, right? This is what a lot of apps do. They'll have like the different tabs, and then each one of those, when it actually loads, like in this case, like home or anything, would be like a stack navigator.
Stack. Yeah. Okay. I'm thinking in stacks.
Yeah, in tabs, stacks and tabs, and then you can have tabs within a stack. Like if you want like carousels or like data that's like partitioned, like all kinds of different reasons why you might want that. But it gets deep and it gets hard to handle the interactions with a finger. Like, are they trying to swipe? Are they trying to go back? Are they trying to scroll up and down? Are they? Yikes. Yeah. It gets...
Yikes sticker.
Yeah, but you could do a lot. It's very powerful. Like gesture handler, like 3-finger interactions. It's cool. Uh-oh. Oh, you pulling out the stickers? You got the yikes in there?
I've stuck most of them already, but yikes is one that I haven't found a home for yet.
It's awesome. This is one of my favorites. Come on, focus.
Come on, camera. Hello.
Almost. Nope, it just ain't doing it. This is amazing. It will not focus.
Wait, am I on manual focus, do you think? No, I couldn't be.
No, unless you like turned it off. Sometimes if you put your other hand like by it, like, yeah, get your hand to focus. There you go. Now put it up. Yeah, there it is. Yeah.
Kurt with the tricks.
Yeah, that's one of my favorites.
I like it.
Yeah.
We also have...
Oh, yay, that's right. I forgot you got all these. Yes.
Yeah. This is especially true today.
It is especially true. There it is. That was crystal clear. Yes. Yeah. I love that. Oh, the stickers are so fun. Stickers are so much fun.
All right.
And they're better with
Are we ready to stack some tabs?
Yeah, we're going to stack so many tabs. And then we're going to tab stacks. Stack my
I'm going to tab my stacks.
All right. Cool. So we've got our tabs. So now what becomes is it goes like this. We say tab.navigator, I think it was. Let me go look. Yeah, tab.navigator, and then we put our tab.screens. Cool. So let's jump. Oops.
Okay.
Back to the codes. So we've got this. So we just want to close that now. not getting auto. Even my autocomplete can't keep up. It's like, and now this becomes tab.screen.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, you got it. But I put a thing in there. There you go.
There we go.
Cool. All right. So that.
And it has a name, right?
Let's check it out. Yeah, it does. A name. So in this case, let's switch it from home. Let's go ahead and fix this now because it's not home. And I feel like this is as good a place as any to make this adjustment. So in theory, this one's actually going to be, yeah, something like that. Create spot. So I would do like Pascal case, is that where it's like, or is that capital case? I don't know, but we'll do it like that. And then we'll do create spot here as well. And we'll go change the name. Up there, you got it.
You want to change the file?
Yeah, you got it.
I'm gonna do this. Okay, there we go.
And then we're going to rename. And that's going to be create spot. And this is going to break the build because it's not going to know what that is. So it might have to do the whole rebuild because the way the package manager deals with packages. So let's go see in tab 1. Let's see. It's loading. Okay, there we go. All right, progress. So we've got our first screen loading, which is nice. But we don't have like it showing up or doing anything. It's just like I don't see our bottom navigation, right? Like where is that? Maybe we're on top of it. I don't know. We have to check. Let's go back to the docs. Customizing the appearance. Okay, so it seems like we got to do some configuration.
Yeah, I wonder, are we using... Let's just take a look here at the styles. Oh yeah, containers just flex one.
Yeah, I'm wondering if we change that, what will happen? Like if we do like a margin bottom, you know, like will we see the tab bar? Is it buried?
Right. What about the what about our form? That's a keyboard avoiding view, create
Oh, maybe it's because there's only one. Maybe it's because we only have one tab right now.
Perhaps. Yeah.
That would be my guess.
Okay.
That would be my guess.
So should we just create like a dummy homepage for now?
Let's absolutely do that. I'm actually just going to create it right in here. So I'll create that and you can add the second screen.
Let's do it.
You're good.
I can't, I have a hard time. Oh, there it goes again.
Oh, with the copy paste stuff?
Yeah. I have to copy, paste, and then automatically, so I undo to bring it back. But sometimes me pressing undo, like I think I can undo your code, which is
weird.
Very strange. I'm gonna import text and view
and styles too, if you wouldn't mind.
React Native. Oh yeah, I got you. Styles, right?
Yeah.
Capital S styles.
Style sheet, I think it's called.
Sheet.
With a capital S for sheet, yeah. And then we can say const styles equals style sheet dot create. Boom. And then we'll say home just for now. I just wanted to give it some styles. Flex 1. And then we'll say home text. Hey, what's up? How's it going, everybody? Thank you for joining us. And then, oh crap, we got.
What's up, Dev Pato?
What do we want to do to this text? Whatever. Let's do like font size 24. Cool. think that should do it.
Okay.
And now maybe we get tabs. Oh, that's weird. Oh yeah, I guess it can't find that. How was it working before? I don't think it re-rendered. How funny is that?
Oh, like when we configured the navigation.
Yeah, I don't think it ever re-rendered. So I don't know if we needed the dummy screen at all, but whatever.
Okay. Well, we're something that we wanted to.
What was the package?
React Navigation slash tabs.
Slash.
It's something we're gonna have to do
bottom
anyway.
Tabs. React Navigation. Yeah, bottom tabs. Boom. Okay, let's see what this gets us.
Okay, let's see.
Yeah, so we're working on we're building a skate spot tracking app. So you're out, you're skating, you find a sweet spot, you want to track it. So you pull your phone out and you open up this app, spot check, and then boom, you can what do you mean can't find variable? I must have spelled it incorrectly.
Create bottom tab navigator. You're kidding.
No, I spelled it correctly.
That looks right.
I should have just copied it from here.
Yeah, I just copied it. Oops.
And it's the same?
And it looks fine. Yeah, it looks like the exact same thing.
Ooh, here we go. Can't find variable home progress. Styles.home, styles.home text. Boom.
Oh, styles dot.
Yeah. It sure is. Is it style or styles? What do I call it? Styles. Yeah. Cannot find. Yeah, we already discovered that. Dismiss. One more time. Sorry, but yeah, Pato. We're building this app to track skate spots. We're using React Native. There we go. So now we've got tabs. So you see home, and then we click on create spot, and it loads up there. Boom. So we see we've got our navigation and our text.
Good stuff.
Yeah. So we can style it to do what we want, but like, hey, cool, like progress, right? Like this is now the basis of an app. So we're making a lot of cool progress. Now we can add custom icons to that if we wanted to. We could adjust the styling to push the text up to the center and make it bigger. We have a lot of options to change that. I think I wonder how much time it's worth spending on that. Do you think we should properly, configure it and go ahead and invest the time and set it up?
Let's make a commit here.
Okay.
And then yeah, what we can push it off by doing whatever's easiest, if that's like adding an icon or centering the text, and then we make a commit and move on.
I like it. Okay, let's go back to the docs and customize the appearance. So we just do these screen options, which isn't too bad. So we're gonna just copy what they have, and we'll kind of go from there. Okay. So it goes on our tab navigator here. All right. So if we save that, this is just going to give us almost the same thing. It should be a slightly... Oh, wait. I didn't install Ionicons yet, so I might have to do that.
Darn it.
We'll see. So if route name equals home, which we actually have a route for that. All right, so let's Ionicons. Let's see what we need for that. Okay, so we have to install. You can import icons from Expo, vector icons if you're using Expo. Cool. So let's do that.
Don't mind if I do.
Let's just do that. So if we come up here, then I guess it's something like import Ionicons from this place. Oh, but it might be the default export. Let me go look at this. Yeah, it is. Okay. Okay, so that now will be available. So now what we want to do is go to React Native Vector Icons. Cannot.
Now we just gotta look for the
Yeah.
the icon names, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. I'm just gonna.
Okay, you do that. I'll find the names.
Icon and stuff. Yeah, you let me know. Interesting.
Okay. All right, so we've got home dash outline that we'll use for home.
Okay, would it be iOS dash home dash outline?
Oh, no idea.
Maybe not. No, I'll just do
yeah,
home dash outline. Okay.
And then we want something for like create. Or maybe they have a skateboard. No. No skate. So we'll do create.
Okay.
Even though it's not the best icon. We can change that later, which is create dash outline.
All right. Let's try that.
Oh, oops. So I need to update the import, it seems. Because that seems to be incorrect. All right. So I'm going to go change this. Thank you, Aman. Thank goodness you're here.
VP.
Absolutely.
Of this stream for sure. What's up, Daniel?
Yo, yo. Okay. Okay. Invalid prop name on both of them. So maybe we do want to preface it with iOS.
Okay. Because we only have 2 routes, I'm just using a ternary here instead of all that complex logic.
I love it.
That they had in the example.
All right. Well, that is not working either. So let's do.
Okay, hold on one sec. In that error message, if you scroll up.
Yeah.
I think that they have like
what the names are. Yeah.
Yeah. It's gonna be a huge thing here, but
wow. Okay.
Let's see.
All right. Well, we could just steal.
Of create outline. I changed to iOS create outline, and if I'm looking here,
I don't see iOS create outline.
No. Keep going.
iOS create. Let's just do that. Who cares? Let's just do iOS create.
I'm just gonna do iOS create and iOS
home. I'm gonna try. I'm looking for an iOS home. Is there?
Wonderful. Let's do it.
Yeah. All right. Save it up. Yeah. Build that bundle. You bundle that bundle. Bundler. Silly bundler. Okay, something weird is going on because now it's saying not either. Those did not work either.
That's strange. What is it saying that we put it? What was it thinking that we put in there? Because remember it was kind of
late to the party.
A delayed reaction before. Yeah. What is it saying here?
Value iOS create outline.
See? So what the?
Here, let me.
What?
Well, I just hit save again, and the bundle's rebuilding. I might reload it from. There we go. There we go. There we go.
Bundle the right thing this time, Expo.
There we go. All right. I just have one last thing to do, which is we use the color scheme for our theme for the amplify stuff. How did we do that? Where did we put that theme?
Good question.
That's in like another.
I do not remember.
File. Is there an index.js or something in here? app.json. Because we're using the, remember we did like the theme, null theme? We're on God's green earth. Oh, is that on home? Oh, I bet it is.
Oh boy. I don't know. Let's see.
Yeah, I bet we did that in home.
Theme, amplify theme. Where do we put theme?
Well, now it's in create spot. Yeah, with authenticator.
Theme.
Yeah.
Oh.
So we'll have to move this out to the root because that can't stay here. So here's what I'm going to do. Because we need people to log in before they do the app. So I'm going to copy this theme out, which is cool because then we can use these colors for theming the navigation as well. So we'll export default. So Command X. So here we'll export default home.
I'm going to change the name of that to create spot.
Thank you. Yeah, go ahead. Take that away, please. So then we'll come down here and we're going to go boop. And then we'll change this to app. And then we will change. Oh, we're going to have a home naming conflict, right? No, because it's create something now.
No.
Yeah, so then our other default export, which was, God, why did I just copy over it? No, here it is.
What do you mean?
I found it. I couldn't find this spot. You already did that. Jeez.
I've been in the file moving things
you've
around.
Been busy. Okay. All right. So now our auth should be around the whole app again, which is what we want. But what does it not like? I think it just probably need to reload it. Create spot has already been declared.
Create spot, because that's what we call the inner component. I'm just going to rename that to spot form.
Yeah. And we don't need the prefixes Aman mentioned from the Expo when we're using the icons from Expo like that. So that's good to know. It's probably checking for us.
Okay. So it works either way.
Yes.
Like we can do it with or without prefixes.
Yeah.
Well, in that case, I'm just gonna.
All right. So this is working again. Yeah. So we don't need the prefixes. That's working now. For the last step, I'm gonna take our button background color and I'm gonna apply this color to, and we have a disabled color. So this is. Oh wait, it's the same. Oops, that's probably bad. Okay, but we're going to take that and apply it here.
Okay.
To give us a little bit of consistency.
Sure. For even extra consistency, what do you think about doing something like primary color equals...
I like it.
Oops. This, then we in all of those places instead.
Yeah, I'm all for it. And I just brought over with Authenticator and Amplify Theme. Those were in the wrong place. So now we should have, oops, let me save this again. Should give us a working bundle.
All right.
Loading.
Have at it, bundler.
Loading.
While the bundle building, I'm gonna
put the iOS back.
I'm gonna top up my coffee. I'll be right back.
Yeah.
Oh, do you think we need to put the iOS back?
Well, it broke. It said it can't find them.
Darn it!
I got you.
All right,
I got you.
Put the iOS back. Yeah. All right, be right back.
And like we would have to account for other platforms, folks. Like you couldn't just do Android, but I think for now I'm gonna leave that because I don't know why that's not working. And we could get the platform from. There's a package in Expo to get the platform, so we could do the prefix ourselves or figure out like why it's not working with not using the prefix, because pretty sure that you can. Okay, so this looks good though. So now we've got our nice little tabs, and we've got a welcome screen, and eventually this will be spots. Like we'll change it to like the spots. And then this will stay create spots. Yeah, and it looks good. Looking pretty good. What time is it? Wow, it's 4:10 already. Well, 4:10 Eastern Standard. All right, so I'll wait for, actually, I'm going to run this into a commit. So I'm going to go ahead and get this commit.
All right, how are we doing?
We're good. I'm committing.
What?
Yeah, so it's like working.
Nice.
So we've got our basic commit set up. And if anybody wants to follow along and like actually check out this project, you can find it on GitHub. Oh no, is that broken? Oh wait, no, it's the wrong command. LP project. There we go. There we go.
Good call.
Trevor and Kurt are building an app to track spots.
That's it. That's what we're doing. We're building an app.
Oh, awesome. Cool. Thank you, man. So icons.expo.fyi has like,
I love that URL.
yeah, information about it. Yeah. Oh, this is cool. So then it will show you like what they're all called, and then you can search. That's neat. I like it. I like it. I like the code square O from Ant Design, a little terminal. Ooh, look at these. There's some nice icons in here.
Yeah, Ant Design's killing it.
Yeah, aren't they? And this is just one. There's like a whole bunch of packages. Yeah, see now I'm in crypto. All right. All right. Woo, circle back. Okay, so
Getting off track.
yeah, we're definitely getting off track. Okay, so now we've got our two tabs set up. So what is our next step? Do we want to start listing some spots or tidy up creating a spot?
Let's list spots. I think
I like that.
I think that would be a pretty good.
Yeah. All right. So as a first step to that, yeah, I'm gonna create a new file, a home. This time I'm gonna call it spots.js. All right. Boop. So that will be our essentially where our home stuff lives. And now what I'm gonna do, I'm actually just gonna take what's in create spot because I want to bring the map in. We're gonna need the map and some other stuff. So I'm just gonna dump it in and then just delete the stuff we actually don't need. Does that make sense? What do you think?
Let's do that. Yeah.
All right, so then I'm gonna go to spots and we're gonna dump it in, and I'm gonna start from the top and just work my way down, getting rid of stuff. We'll need a status bar. I'll avoid, we shouldn't need text input or, well, we might need button. We don't need text input. I'll leave button and text because we're gonna probably do those delete buttons on the individual cards. We'll definitely need query and mutation at that point, so I'll leave those. We do not need create spot, but we do need our list spots query, so I'll leave that. We're gonna need map view and marker, so I will also leave that. Location, I don't think we'll actually need that because we're gonna only be working with existing locations. So I'm gonna go ahead and remove that, and that means we're also not gonna need debounce. All right, so I'm going to take it. That takes care of that. I'm going to leave these styles because honestly, we can probably reuse a decent amount of it. I will get rid of the create spot one because that's going to go away. Spot form. This was also going to go away. I don't think we need this. And so we can get rid of it.
Okay. Look at us, just trimming.
Deleting code.
Trimming things out of the.
Who'd have ever thought? Who'd have thought we got here? What is that? The Paul Rudd GIF meme? Look at us. All right, so use effect. So we don't need. Actually, we don't need any of this. We don't need this effect either, because we don't need to do anything with like setting our location. We're just gonna query for our spots and load the map with that.
Do we still want to center the map though, like the default?
I would say it should
position
load
of the map
on the first spot within the thing.
Okay.
Right?
Oh, right, because it's gonna be we're gonna have a carousel at the bottom.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So in my mind, the map would load up onto the first. So we will need some state. So let's say this like const. because once we get the results, actually we don't. We can use the loading of the query parameter. So I say next step, let's get our query going. Let's get our query in here and load the steps. Because we have to use. So we're using what are those called? They're called higher order components. We're using the higher order components pattern with our queries and mutations because there's some issues currently with React Native and Apollo client hooks not playing well together. So we have to use that, but it's still fine because we can still do a lot. Pretty much all the same things. We're just using that pattern instead of hooks. I would prefer hooks though. Okay. So let's see, what is next? We have our query component. So, and we have our list queries. So let's we'll leave our container and we will wrap everything else. Oops. All right. And then that's going to take the query. Oops. And then that is going to give us a function that's going to get data. Data. It's an object, actually, right? So data.
Yeah. We can destructure data from there.
Yeah, loading an error.
And I'm going to close out the other end of it
yes,
for you.
Awesome. Boop,
there
boop,
we go.
Boop. Okay. All right, and you've got the other end.
I did it the wrong way. Wait. There we go.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so cool. So that takes care of that. So now so this is really happening. Okay.
Can we just loop through the data and render markers?
Got it.
Okay.
So
wait,
I actually feel like we should only render the marker for the current one. Does that make sense? For starters, let's just do all of them, all the markers.
Yeah.
But we're gonna have to get
so we can just go data.
Yeah.
What is the shape of the data look like? If we look at list spots.
That's a good question.
Our GraphQL query, we got items, and then items I guess is an array.
Yeah, I believe so.
And we're gonna each item has a location, lawn, and lat. This is in queries.js.
Yep.
So we can use that to render our markers.
Yeah. And we could even give it like a name and the description. So we could do a lot of fun stuff with the marker. Yeah.
So right now this is just going to take item.location.lat and lawn, which will look something like this, or if we want to cut down on this like object chaining, we could do something like this, where we just destructure lat and lawn from item location and pass those instead.
I like it. Seb Haas.
Will you do the honors for saving it?
I will. Sorry, real quick. Components R6 and Seb Haas. Thank you for the follow, y'all. All right, there we go.
Thanks.
So reloading. But our map isn't even rendering. And I think the reason why is because we do not. So this needs to go away. We're not specifying a region. And
I see.
Yeah.
Maybe this can just be region is just a lat and lawn, right?
Yeah, of the first one. And then we want to pull in. I'll go look and create spot because we do want that to set the what's it called? I can't remember the name of those properties. The like the offset, the delta. That's what I'm looking for. The delta. I got that.
Right.
All right.
Okay. We can just put in some random value,
now,
right?
here's where it gets trickier. Yeah, because data is not going to be defined immediately. So we're going to not render the map unless...
Yeah, good call.
but you got it. All right.
So this will be rendered. Oops, there we go. If loading, return text loading, and is imported for us right now?
It should be, because we're actually showing. Oh no, that's actually in the other file. But yeah, it's here. We're good.
Okay. And here we can, if we're not loading and there's no error, we can pretty much depend on data being available and in the shape that we requested. So here what I'm going to do is destructure lat and lon for the first item.
Boom.
And pass it like so. There we go.
Cool. So now we can save this, and I kept thinking, like, why isn't the map showing up? But that's because if we go into app.js, we're not including this. We have home. So first I'm gonna change this to spots, because like that's cooler than
right.
home. Anyway, home is not where your skate spot is. And then it could be, though, in your case, it is where your skate spot is.
True.
So,
I have a leak in my ceiling. I need to get fixed.
oh, do you really? That sucks.
Mm-hmm.
Is it right over your half pipe?
Yeah.
Quarter? It's a half pipe.
Yeah.
A mini, but it's still half. I almost called it.
Yeah, which reminds me, I actually have to call. I have to call the contractor once I get off this.
Ooh, can't find variable list queries. List spots.
Oh, yeah. I thought I changed that.
That's really funny.
Oh, yeah. I totally did change that to list spots.
Probably. I might have saved over it or something, like some weird VS Code thing.
I call it BS code.
BS code. All right. What is this?
Laugh track. Please.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so it's saying it does not like. It's saying it's not a valid GraphQL document node. It's saying we need to use GraphQL tag, which is true because it is just a string.
Do you remember? Okay, yeah. I remember this happened to us before as well.
Oh, that's right. What did we do?
We had to do this.
We had to make our own, right?
Well, we just had to do this.
That's right. That's right.
Wrap it in GQL.
Yep.
Because this happened in create spot.
It sure did.
On mutation.
It sure did.
Wait, we ended up copying in our own. Like we just ended up writing our own GraphQL mutation in there.
Oh yeah, we did. Okay. Oh, that's right. I wonder if it's just not working. Well, this is working though. Now it just says undefined is not an object. Evaluating data.items 0. And so this is going to happen because. Oh no, this should be working. I think our data structure is not correct. I don't know if it's data.items. Is that what it said? In
Oh, it'd be data.listspots.items.
There we go.
Duh.
Which you take it there, I'll take it here. For the map.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey,
you know
we
what,
already
I'm
got
just
a map.
gonna
We already got a map.
items equals data.list spots. I'm back on my destructuring craziness.
Get it. Get that destructuring.
We could probably just query for, or we could use the item ID as the name,
We could.
as the key name.
We could. I feel like that's super unique as well, though. Right? It's a good key.
Yeah, true.
To not be the same.
But it is possible to put two pins down on the same lat
You
long.
think so? The chances.
Oh yeah.
I feel like you would have to
I
work
think-
really hard to get the exact same latitude and longitude, but you could.
I guess. Yeah, it depends on the precision.
That's true. I guess we should do
Um,
name, because what if there are two spots that are super close to each other? Oh, or that.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm.
All right, cool.
Guessing.
Yeah, it doesn't get more unique than the ID. All right.
Hmm.
All right. Well, it's loading. I don't know where it's taking us. The map is not really like rendering.
Are we on Null Island
Wow,
right
we
now?
might be on Null Island. Let's take one from like 3. I'm gonna do location 3. I don't even know if we have that one.
Is
So
it possible that the? Yeah, I don't know if we have 3. This looks like Null Island.
yeah,
Um.
there's no pin either.
Yeah. Okay. What about items 1? I'm wondering if we are, like, if the zoom level is too intense. Like if we increase latitude delta and longitude delta.
What happens? I don't know. I think that made it worse.
Let's go back to items 1 now.
Oh yeah, like the first item.
With more zoom
All
out.
right,
You know what I mean?
Let's do that. Let's make this a 1, right? That's got to be a big change. I don't know which one is
Okay.
zoom out and which one is zoom in, if I'm being honest. I don't know, like.
I think we want to increase that number. Let's try adding it like a full degree of latitude and
Okay.
full degree of longitude on either
All
side. Like if you change that as 0, yeah. And we should see something.
There we go. You're right.
There we go.
Should we
Okay.
zoom it out a little more?
That's probably pretty good. Where are we right here?
That is somewhere. I'm guessing Africa, maybe or not. I don't know. Manovo Grounds, St. Flores National Park. Maybe not. Maybe that's like outside of San Francisco or something. I don't know.
All right.
And I can't really like 2-finger pinch. It doesn't work well.
That's all right. Oh,
There we go. Hey, Central African Republic. Did I call it or
There we
did I
go.
call it?
yeah, you
All
did.
Okay.
That's this is where all the good skate spots are.
Yes, probably. Who knows what's there? Okay. Let's see. Okay. Progress. So we've got our first spot. So now the next thing is, so we've got the map doing kind of what we want it to. Anyway. I would say the next step is we want to get our cards in there and rendered, right? Like that seems kind of like the next logical step here, I think. I feel maybe.
Yeah. I agree.
Okay.
But
But actually, I wonder.
I'm just gonna wrap.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah.
It's 4:30. I don't know that starting on this like card carousel is the right thing to do now.
True.
That's probably going to take a little while.
Okay. Should we wrap up here then and make a commit?
I think so. I think this is a good place to commit. Like we've got them coming in, and
Awesome.
now it's just like a matter of updating how it behaves, right? So I think this is a good place to commit.
Yeah.
Where did VS
We
Code
also
go?
got our tab navigation working.
Yeah.
So we have now we have, you know, our list view and our create view. So that's awesome. And then really the only thing left is yeah, like having a carousel of spots that we can click on to change the focus of the map. Excuse me. And then sending out a delete mutation.
Which all in all is not a lot. I think we probably have 1 or 2 more of these streams left, I would say, before we are wrapped up with this project. And so it just goes to show we've done probably about 5 streams on this, I think, so far, maybe 4. I would have to go and check. But you can build a lot really fast. This has been a very exciting combo, and that's even with dealing with me trying to stream, my iOS simulator and all that fun stuff. So it definitely seems
that was like the biggest accomplishment was
right?
was being able to get through the stream or the computer chugging along.
Absolutely.
Factory.
Yeah, it was a huge factor. But it's working. It's awesome. MB Dot, thank you for the follow. I don't know if I got to that one before, but we appreciate it. Thank you so much for the follow. Yeah, I think this is a good spot for us to stop. And the next stream will be focused on how do we build this carousel in React Native? How do we connect that to the map so that it updates the region? For us, it should be really fun. I think this is going to be a real fun experience. And yeah, I hope y'all tune in next Thursday when we tackle that.